everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year's. It's been a little while since I've sit down and filmed. I decided to take a little bit of a break over the holiday period. But yes, I'm back today and I thought I would film a good old chatty Q&A for you guys. I asked you guys for questions over on Twitter and Instagram and I got some pretty good ones, so let's get straight into things. Also, apologies if you can hear like the wind outside. There's been a crazy storm again overnight here in the UK. And I am not looking forward to having to go outside and brave that later, I have to say. The first question is from the wonderful Maeve, who she also has a YouTube channel, so I will also link that down below and you should go and watch her content. She does a lot of like nerdy hauls and like blind box openings and stuff like that, which I'm sure you all love. Anyway, her question is, who are your Sanrio and I assume she means who are your favourite Sanrio and Sanrio X characters, and what are your top 5 anime series? So, as for Sanrio characters, my favourites are by far the wonderful Gudetama, Cinnamon Roll, as I am sporting on my phone case. So yes, my favourite Sanrio characters are definitely Gudetama and Cinnamon Roll, although like whenever I went to Japan and I went into Kiddieland, which is basically a huge character store in Harajuku, they just had like so much merch for every character. I just like I just felt the need to have like merch from every single Sanrio character. But for now, it's those two. Oh, and also Jinbei-san. Jinbei-san is like kind of new and so underrated. I love Jinbei-san with all my heart. And my top 5 anime, I believe I did actually make a video about this sometime last year, so I'll see if I can also link that. I'll put that in a card if I can work out how to do that. But it currently stands as Vampire Knight, Clannad After Story, Say I Love You, and also it's very good, a manga, Say I Love You, Pretty Cure, and then probably Madoka Magica. The wonderful Evie asks, if you could turn into and out of any animal, what would it be? Oh, good question. Honestly, just probably some animal, like some kind of bird or being that has like the power of flight, as I don't know, I know if I had like a superpower I would definitely want the power of flight, and just having the ability just to like get up and just take yourself somewhere that easy and just be able to like escape everything. I don't know, it just feels so freeing. So yes, definitely an animal which can fly. Salsa Girl asks, what kind of Pokemon trainer would you be? I would 100% be a ice type specialist Pokemon trainer, or ghost, or like even both, you know, like that hasn't been done, but who says it can't be done? Yes, because ice and ghost types are my favourite types of Pokemon, so I'd definitely be a trainer to specialise in them. Sophie asks, who are your favourite Animal Crossing characters? Also, which characters from any anime can you most relate to? So, as for Animal Crossing characters, this is a tough one. I have like so many favourites. Probably, first of all, it would be Julian the Unicorn, to no surprise. Roll the Penguin. I also really like Maple the bear, Mitzi the blue and white cat, Flurry the little like adorable white hamster. Like, I have so many, and Animal Crossing just brings so much joy to my heart. And as for the anime character I can relate to the most, I feel like this is really like unoriginal, but probably just like Usagi from Sailor Moon, just because like she's just like a massive klutz and crybaby. So Usagi's massive crybaby and klutz, and that is just like 100% me. Sammy asks, if you could be any Pokemon, who would you be? And to no surprise, I'm going to say Shaman. Firstly, because Shaman is just adorable as hell, and just yeah, Shaman is just so cute. And also just for the fact that obviously Shaman has 2 forms, land form and sky form, and I just really I would love the ability just to be able to like literally transform myself and like just then have the ability of flight. Like, how cool is that? Shaman has telepathy, which is pretty handy. Nessa asks, what is your favourite place in the whole world? My favourite place in the whole world, again, it's no surprise, is definitely Tokyo. Like, just when I'm in Tokyo, even though I have such bad anxiety, like, I don't know, just being in Tokyo, I just feel so at home, especially when I'm in like Harajuku. Like, I don't know how to explain it, mainly because of all like the fashion and just like being like the whole pop culture and just everything I'm into. But yeah, I just feel like super at home. Like, even though I get stared at, probably because I'm a foreigner white girl with like pink hair, so who's not gonna stare at me? But yeah, I just feel, oh my gosh, this is so Brad, what is going on? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. yeah, the lighting outside is pretty crazy right now. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but yeah, I just feel super at home, and it's just so different from being in the UK. Like, I know every time I've come back from Tokyo before, I don't know, just like, obviously because I live here, everything feels so obviously boring and like just blur, but obviously in Tokyo everything's like so new and exciting, and everything's just like so colourful. Like, I know wherever I went, it was just, I don't know, I turned my head and there was just always something that caught my eye, and like I would literally like find it hard just to like focus on things because I was just so like in awe with like everything around me. And again, like, they have arcades, I can go to like the Pokémon Center, like it just has everything I love, and it makes me so happy. Sammy asks, as a fellow Brit, where are your favourite website stores to buy Japanese and anime related goods? Good question. I was thinking of actually making a whole video relating to this, so I might do one just going more in depth. So first of all, Liz Lisa. I mainly buy Liz Lisa off straight from Tokyo Kawaii Life. I use Tenso, which is a shopping service because they don't ship directly to the UK, so I mainly shop directly from them for my Liz Lisa, or sometimes I'll buy things secondhand from groups, which is like, honestly, like the groups on Facebook, like I'm in like Liz Lisa sale groups, just general Japanese fashion sales groups, like they're so good. Like, honestly, I highly recommend joining them because obviously it's a lot easier to find people who are selling stuff in your own country and at a cheap price. So yes, what else do I use? I have bought from other like just straight up Japanese stores overseas, but again, I'll just use things like Tenso. It's really not too hard to get Japanese brands if you like are experienced with using things like Tenso. I've also bought things from Store Envy before. And there's probably a lot of other sites, but yes, I might do a whole video going in depth about that. I think a lot of you guys would be interested in that. Amy asks, what music other than Taylor do you like, and do you watch any TV shows? First of all, I don't actually watch any TV like whatsoever. Like, since I've moved out of my parents' house, like I just, even before, like even when I'm at the house, I just don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube and anime, like that's about it. I have Netflix, but I don't really watch like TV shows as such. I watch K-dramas and like anime and like sort of like Japanese shows, and occasionally I watch a TV show. Like, actually the last show I did watch was The Crown, which is so good, like 10 out of 10. But even that was kind of like a rarity for me. For music, other than Taylor, because not gonna lie, I do listen to her like 90% of my life. I really love K-pop. K-pop, especially the past year or so, has played a huge part in my life, especially BTS. They are like, oh, I love BTS so much. I have a huge poster on my wall over there, but yeah, BTS are very close to my heart, and especially like their song Spring Day, it's how I like found them. I love their songs so much, and yeah, I'm loving their new album. But other than BTS, for K-pop, I love Red Velvet. My mind has now gone blank. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. Oh yeah, also I love Red Velvet, Blackpink, and I'm still trying to like expand my K-pop horizons. But I don't know where like K-pop has been my whole life. Like, I wish I found it earlier, that's all I could say. Heidi asks, if you could only wear one colour for the rest of your life, what would it be? Pink, like 100% pink. Like, I know I'm not actually wearing any pink today, which is really weird for me, and I do feel a bit weird that I'm not wearing pink. Like, pink and also white are like my two staple colours. Like, my entire wardrobe looks like a marshmallow basically. But yes, I don't know why, I just really like, I just love the combination. Obviously I love pastels, and I think it's fun wearing colour. Like, I feel weird if I'm outside and wearing like black. Like, for some reason I feel like that draws more attention to me, because I suppose I've already got pink hair. So, oh, and we're going very bright, I'm so sorry. I feel strange like when I don't wear pink, because obviously I've already got pink hair, so I may as well go all the way. Dorothy asks, I have a few questions. What's the inspiration for your hair? So first I'm gonna answer that one. My hair. I got another question about my hair as well, actually. I don't really have any inspiration. Honestly, the story behind my hair is I was actually in hospital, and a very good friend of mine, she also had pink hair. Well, she had pink hair at the time, and I don't know, she was just like, can I dye her hair? I was like, why not? And like, my parents were kind of okay with it, so I just did it because I thought it would be fun. And the first colour I went was actually like a blue, like bluey turquoise colour. It's a nice colour, but it just fades really quickly, so it's why I prefer pink. And I don't know, yeah, it just stuck around. Like, it's just sort of gradually, like, obviously the piece of hair that I dye has definitely grown in size over time. I try not to let that happen now, but it's definitely evolved over time. So the colours, so that was literally, I wish I had like some inspiring story, but I don't, sadly. And do you still play Animal Crossing? Yes, I do, of course. It's like one of my favourite games ever, and I still play Animal Crossing Pocket Camp daily. What advice would you give to someone with severe anxiety trying to cope every day? Okay, again, I feel like I could make a whole video about this. One of the things that helps me every day is just, one, trying to keep myself occupied so my mind isn't racing and I'm not focusing on how I feel. That helps. And also another big thing that helps me when I'm outside, because my anxiety can get quite bad, is music. Like, I don't go outside without my headphones and listening to music. It literally saves me. Like, it's the one thing that helps take my mind off like things that's going on around me, or helps just like calm me down. Like, so that's probably my top two kind of like advice around that. And now we are going to go on to a few Instagram questions. So firstly, Umi Sua asks, how come you only dye the front part of your hair, and is it difficult making sure when you do it that you don't get it on the rest of your hair? It looks awesome. I always just wondered. So firstly, thank you very much. Yeah, I get this a lot. Like, people always like, how do you get it so neat? Like, honestly, practice. I've been dyeing it for like 4 years now. It's honestly just become like a second nature to me. I literally get a hairbrush and just like part it, and that's it. Like, it will take a few times, but it's not too hard. And if you get like a proper like comb thing, then you can just swipe. That's it. I just tie the rest back, dye it. It's honestly so simple. I do it every week, so I like to keep it really bright. And wait, what was the other bit she asked? Oh yeah, how comes I only dye the front part? Honestly, I would love to dye all of my hair, but it's just the maintenance, and it would just cost so much for all the dye. Like, even this part, I buy like a new tube of hair dye every week. That's like £4 or so. So to do my whole hair, it would just be too costly, unfortunately. And I don't know, it's just easy just to maintain it, and I think it looks pretty cool having like two-tone hair. Kind Luma asks, can I have a hug? And of course you can. I wish I could all give you like a massive hug, because you guys are just the best, and I love you all so much. Kira Mumberson asks, when did you first start liking anime, and what is your favourite anime apart from Vampire Knight? Well, obviously I just answered that, and I do have a video about my top 5 anime, which I could probably have others to add to that. When did I first start liking anime? I remember it was back in 2012, I think. Or was it before that? Yeah, it's around 2012. I started buying manga, and Vampire Knight was one of the first like mangas I bought. And I remember like when I was an inpatient, it was still being made at that time. So I remember my dad used to buy them for me, and he used to send them to me in the post when they came out like every few months. And I don't know, I just gradually started expanding my horizons. Like, I remember after that I found like Harry Suzumiya, Madoka. One of the first animes I watched after Harry was Clannad, and yep, it just grew from there. Neni Nezu, yeah, I can't say that username, says, what is your favourite season and why? Definitely spring, because one, I am pale as hell, so I don't like summer because I just get sunburned so easily. And then I hate winter because I feel the cold way too much, and yeah, the cold doesn't make me happy. So probably like spring and autumn are like the perfect in-between seasons. And the last question I'm going to answer for today is amy.insta, well, from amy.insta, and she asks, what was your favourite movie from 2017, and do you have any New Year's resolutions? Favourite movie? Probably Your Name. I don't watch a lot of like mainstream films, to be honest. I'm not really a film person. I much prefer like anime and just shows, because I have terrible concentration. So I find it really hard to sit down and watch a full film now. Like, I just can't do it. So probably Your Name, and also the Pokémon 20th anniversary film. That was the last one I went to see, and like, it was so good. Like, I know it got a lot of weird reviews, but apart from the bit where Pikachu talked, that really caught me off guard. It was very good, and I was very nostalgic throughout the whole film, and I definitely enjoyed it. And then Your Name is just like 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Like, if you haven't seen that, you've got to go see it now. trust me. And then, do you have any New Year's resolutions? I don't know. I'm one of those people who's just like, I don't know, I've just changed. Like, it doesn't have to be a new year to make resolutions. A New Year's kind of triggering, and it was pretty tough this year, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't great, so I was just kind of like skipping over that. So I don't currently. I'm just trying to aim to better myself as a person each day, and just to keep going, and I'll just do all I can every day. So those are all the questions I'm going to be answering today. Thank you very much for sending them in. It was definitely a lot of fun answering them. If you've got any more questions you want to ask, then feel free to just like tweet me or to ask me over on my Instagram, as I'm always talking to you guys. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.